Yes, I really enjoy sociology, and so when I was world building, I wasn't wanting to just be like, oh, I want this massive power, and the world will just be in the background. We're not going to worry about that. I really love kind of like in the world building process, figuring out, okay, how does the economy work? What is the government structure? How does the religion factor? Like, what's the history? What's the geographical like benefit of this particular location? How does their trade work? How would they relate to the other countries? So one of the big questions was like, okay, do they have a religion? How would their religion work? And so I decided to base it in sort of the four platform elements of earth, water, fire, and air. And so obviously without me, gold is the ultimate metal, pure metal, and gold is associated with the sun, and the sun is associated with light. And so I ended up deciding to go with a very like sun worship centered society, which there's a lot of to pick on historical societies that worship the sun. And so I did a lot of research into the commonalities of like, oh, we were always like the sun being in France, the Emperor of Japan, doing books studying like Zoroastrianism, that's where I got the idea of the eternal flame, of the idea of having this flame that we've been maintaining for centuries. And so looking for the commonalities amid sun worship, and then kind of like using those elements and events in my own kind of religion, religious practice, and then how that would affect like the government and the society, and how like the class system would emerge. When I was a kid, I read this book called The Saga of American Society, and it was all about how, because America didn't have like a class system, and it was very established in Europe, but American society still has so much like European mindsets and everything that very much had to like, they just sort of reinvent their own class system in the US. And so kind of examining how that works, how you can decide who to view as like superior and versus, etc. And so I was kind of utilizing a lot of those concepts in creating a society. Like,